Hey guys, Huzzy here, bringing you another video back on the Huzzy account. Oh, someone just subbed. Thank you very much, Anthony. I appreciate that, my dude. Very quickly though, here is our stats. We're playing Malz, kind of, back to boring as it were. But he's pretty strong right now as a champion because obviously burn items are by far stronger than burst when it comes to mid. And the thing with Malz is you can kind of get away with playing against mostly anything because the nature of this champion, you can just like press E on a wave and it will ping 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 help clear it for you, and you can just stand safe on tower. There are weaknesses, obviously. He's a very immobile champion, and when you're ulting you are completely immobile, so you need to be, I'm not going to say smart about it, but he's obviously in the easier half of champions to play. But yeah, Anthony on phone, 4 months tier 1, says, keep your head up, man. It'll go back up. The new content is great. Oh, thanks, dude. I think he's talking about the subscriber number. Hopefully, I'm hoping we can recover that number a little bit over the next couple of weeks. Obviously, if you're watching on YouTube and you have Amazon Prime, come over to the stream and throw a Prime. That would be amazing if you can. You do get a free... Nice. You get a free monthly Prime sub. That's such a good start. Oh! Wow. Ooh, Kong, Kong, Kong. Well played. Yeah, I was first pick, blind pick mid lane. And, this video could even be titled on something of like, is Malzahar the best blind pick in mid? Now, the answer is yes and no. He's definitely an easy champion to play. Anybody can play Malz. His effectiveness can wane a little bit. If you have a bad game of this champion, it's very useful to kind of be useless. But in terms of blind picking, like literally as a first champion in the game, he's probably one of the best in solo queue terms to do, because you can play against anything. He's very strong in certain ways. Like, again, he really goes well with the burn items. You literally go burn item 1, burn item 2. That's strong. So there's no denying that. Burn items are very good in the game right now, but he can have some games that he just doesn't really make a big impact. But every champion can be like that occasionally. Some champions have much larger counters than Malz has. So the fact that he can basically play versus anything, he just has to slightly adjust what he's doing, is a pretty big strength of the champion. The thing with Malz, and again, I'm playing the champion right now, one of the most annoying things with this champ, and it kind of goes to, we all have opinions about different champions in the league, and one of the big things that I know a lot of people are more, like, kind of switched off by modern champions is the feeling of being outskilled. I feel it's a very important thing in League of Legends. I mean, even if you're losing games, people want to feel like they've been beaten by, like, a skillful play, or, okay, fair enough, they played well. Malzahar does kind of fall into the category of champion that you never really feel that you've been beaten by. It has to be said. So, Ahri is roaming. I'm literally pinging them like mad. You don't have to take that play. And Ahri, in theory, will lose a bit. She might try to come back this way, and we can definitely fight it. She doesn't. She goes against it. I did see, if I'm not mistaken, there's that guy that goes by Harambe, who I think he recently hit like a decent rank in solo queue. He did like a partial AMA on Reddit. And to be honest, one of the biggest things I saw throughout his AMA, people are you still like just going absolutely crazy in Twitter replies to LOL devs? Yeah, it's all like that's all I know that guy for. He literally just cries on Twitter like for like changes and buffs. The thing is, Wukong has inherent strength. I think one of the biggest things, and I do know that the Harambe guy does agree with it as well, is I actually think it was a small mistake, right, changing the champion to give him 2 knockups with his clone. That is a lot of power. Every champion, the way that you think of design has, let's say, a power bank. If 100%, where are you dividing that, percentage up? Are you giving a lot of that strength to his ultimate? Are you giving a lot of strength to, like, the Q? every champion needs to kind of be divvied up in like a healthy way. And with that being such a powerful mechanic, a lot of Wukong's potential strength is the fact that he has now 2 ultimates uses, and your clone can also knock up. It actually limits the champion in how strong he can be without the ultimate, in essence. So we're going to go back and get our Lost Chapter. I'm going to go Lost Chapter first component because that gives you mana. So, like, yeah, normally when you're building this item on a lot of mages, you go the burn component. But Mal's, with constantly spamming against an Ahri who has wave clear, yeah, I want to have mana just to stay in lane phase a bit more so she can't, like, just push me out. They might be already over here, by the way. Ahri left lane top side. Kha'Zix is the other side of the map, so there's no point moving for it. Like, Braum may as well not move for it. Like, you're way too late. So I have pinged missing, and Ahri actually went all the way to top lane, which is a bit weird. There's 3 of them, so they're going to get a kill. Leona is also there too, which is crazy. That's 4 people top lane. That's just ridiculous. 4 people top lane at 6 minutes in the game. That's a bit weird. That's yeah, what I would call excessive. And now Leona's coming here. I still really, and again, we all have our likes and dislikes. I still absolutely hate that supports are like, I'm going to roam to top lane at 6 minutes. I think it's so unhealthy for the game. But that's just me and my opinion. I find it really weird too, because again, AD carries right now are still determined or like said to be the strongest class. Wow, my team have completely royally mucked that up. So they go for a dive in hopes to like beat the Vayne, who was being left alone. Again, farm-wise, she's doing terrible, but she was just given a free kill. So I'm going to go over to blue because I know Elise just finished all the things that are... I mean, he just had to run away. He didn't just run away. Oh, man. The Elise was dead. Oh, well. I go for the flash ultimate when I did, by the way, because it got her being hit by tower. And that was the best chance I thought I had to keep the Wukong alive. And now, the Braum's roaming at a pointless time, and he's just leaving his Kai'Sa to be vulnerable in lane 2v1. This is what I mean. Supports just do really weird roams. Litfugu, 49 months of Prime, says, cheers, keep up the great entertainment. Thanks, man. I am feeling like the content is a lot better than it's been. So, hopefully, you guys are enjoying it more. And again, it makes it very clear to say I'm trying to be more positive and trying to be more educational. But that doesn't mean occasionally I will probably still get annoyed every now and then. League is somewhat a frustrating game. So, you know, I'm going to try my best to kind of be chill and positive. But even like me 10 years ago when I was like an innocent young man who was very happy about everything, I still got annoyed every now and then. You know, fundamentally we're playing solo queue in League of Legends, so you know. Can I get 1 plate? Maybe. Secret Tape here, 14 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Weird room. Alright, let's go get our first item. Bum, bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. This is a big fight. Good exhaust. Braum just hit 6. That's really good timing. Braum. That was not bad, but they're focusing on Leona. Yeah. Ahri's coming down. You're running straight into an Ahri. Dude, this Ahri's got 2 free kills this game so far. One of the negatives, it has to be said, of Mal's is, yeah, his early game pressure and roams and stuff, not very good. It's not really what this champion does. So again, a game can get away from you when you're playing Malzahar if your opponent just mega roams. It's just not the strength of the champion. I was trying to just bully her away, but couldn't do it too much. Dude, Calming Chaos, 120 months, tier 1 sub. 120! Wait, is that 10 years? I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. Is that 100? Is that 10 years? Hey, nice. Holy jeez. Thank you so much, dude. 10 years. 1 health. She had 1 health. I saw 1 health in the top left. Oh, the humanity. 1 health. Calming Chaos is already a VIP here. Thank you so much, dude. 10 years. Think about how much life has changed in 10 years. It's incredible. And Jeppa, 501, 23 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Again, appreciate the support, guys. Thank you so much. Like, me 10 years ago did not think I would still be doing this 10 years later, put it that way. I think sometimes people forget majority of content creators who make it full-time, like, we didn't start doing content in thinking it's going to be a job. I did this as a hobby in my gap year of university to try and build up a bit of confidence in myself again. Because I lost my confidence in myself. And I've always said that this job kind of gave me my voice back. I lost my voice quite a while ago. And yeah, this job truly did help me get it back. Oh my god, really? Good cleanse, but it was a little bit late. If she cleansed instantly, she would have been alive straight away, but I think she's fine. Now, this Ahri has been very roam heavy. She could be roaming to bot. She's been more interested about roaming than mid lane. Which, again, isn't an insult. That is... Oh, yeah, there you go. She's bot lane because she doesn't care about mid. When you're laning, not even just playing Ahri. Ahri obviously is a good roaming champ. It's also laning against the Mals. I can't actively roam. It's a Malzahar. And Ahri, in reality, can't really kill me in a 1v1. So you could argue it is the best thing for the Ahri to do. Oh, thanks, dude. Kamiko says, this job of yours got me through some tough times too, Huzz. So thanks for the 10 years. Appreciate it, man. 10 years. Crazy. It's funny because, like, majority of my life has kind of changed in the last, like, 4 years, not the last 10. My life was pretty stagnant for quite a long time. Oh. Thank you so much, dude. Calming Chaos with 10 gifted subs for the 10 years of being a sub himself. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Yeah, my life, I've not kind of hidden it. My life was really boring for quite a long time. Yeah. Alright, we are getting on our way to strength. Obviously, at 2 dot items is when Malz gets a big power spike. 3 items is even better because then you get Riley. So then you're actively keeping people close.
Another name off the list.
Again, thanks very much for the support, guys. Appreciate it massively. Ahri might go bot lane, by the way, because Leona's mid. So to me... Oh, no. I was like, if Leona's mid, they might be putting the bot lane mid. That poor vet. Oh, that Q was so good! How the hell did that Brom hit that Q? They not get... If they don't get the kill from that Q, that's such a waste. Okay, they did get it, but... This Vayne, I have seen some good things in her play, by the way, so, like, look out for this Vayne later into the game, I guess. Some random owl, 41 months tier 1 sub. Oh, Ari's bot lane again.
An enemy has been slain.
This game. Am I even getting this? Yeah. I went for her, by the way, because, well, she did obviously have flash by the end. I didn't know she had flash, but Ari had a stack of her ulti, and she might have flash up. So the chance of getting the Ari there, I think, was a lot lower than getting the Leona. I think that was the right decision. It looked a bit weird, maybe, but... Alright, double burn items, so we are strong. We want to fight for this dragon, 100%. Infernals are going to be a big thing this game, because this game is a lot of damage. Kind of forgot that they have an Elise. Kind of seems to have just fallen away for a little while. Yeah. Oh, my dot actually hit the vein there. She will probably just regen with Blade of the Ruined King, but still. Sometimes you just press R on things, and that's, again, we spoke about it earlier, like, people never feel that they're being outskilled by a Malz. Did I outskill that Vayne? No. No, I did not. I think Maya just came in, but I don't know where she went. I do hope it cools down soon. She's definitely been struggling a little bit. She's a dog that has thin hair. Yeah, QSS tax is real. The thing is, though, there is a thought that, Riot have said, obviously, they removed the ability to QSS Mordult. They have actually said they might do that as well to Malzahar. So you might not be able to eventually QSS Malz. The problem that you've got is, again, we spoke about it earlier. When you do that, you're giving more power to an ultimate, so they'll have to nerf the ultimate if it then can't get QSS. And then you're kind of giving way more power to the ability when it probably doesn't need more power. So again, some of the changes, like, are not really needed. I hope they don't do that change. He got one. This Renekton is really struggling. It's kind of just a typical Renekton. I should probably go bot lane. I'm trying to go Kai'Sa go mid. I've got TP, so I go bot. Yeah, we've not really been going to a dog field. It's way too warm. Most dog fields that we go to don't really have any cover. They're just fields. So the fact that they've got no shade. Yeah, we went there over a week ago, and Maya was... We went there for an hour. But we had a picnic halfway through. And it was really nice, but yeah, Maya was definitely a little bit uncomfortable because, like, when she's at a dog field, she doesn't get the premise of, oh, just relax. She's there, I want to run. And apologies, my sinuses are struggling right now. Ooh, gong, gong, gong. Ooh, gong, gong, gong. I'm here. I'm just gonna ult him because he is... Okay, I'm gonna take the tower because, like, why not? There you go. Oh, look how low they are. If I got one dot on somebody, my dot might have literally just walked through them. Still good though. 2 for 1, and we break open pressure, and we open their base. I think we're okay to take this. So again, not always taking an inhib is good. We've mentioned it a few times. If you don't think you can end, the earlier you take an inhib, the more risk you're just giving them free gold. But with how ahead we are, and they have an Elise that falls off and a Renekton that falls off, I think we probably can just end the game. They've got 2 early game champions that aren't going to make that big of an impact. So that's an RETP. Nice. I think they survived that. Again, I'm basing because like there's nothing I can realistically do. And I think they survive anyway, so that's very good. Well done. Did they get the red? No, they didn't get the red. Oh, how dare they? Oh, terrible. No. That's pretty good. That's pretty good going. Well done. It's definitely a little bit of overstay, but yeah. Come here, my pretties. He's used his E. No. That might be GG. They might surrender off that. They just got annihilated. And now we get Baron. Sweet. So Brom died for 4 of them. What you call worth. Very nice. So yeah, I used to play Malz a few years ago, and self-admittedly, I played him when I kind of lost my individual like laner confidence. I'm definitely a lot more confident nowadays as a laner. Played Malz just to see what it's like. He's really strong. He's arguably too strong for how easy he is to play. Because I do, maybe I'm different to some, but I think how easy a champion is should be calculated to how strong they should be able to be. Because if a champion's really hard, the likelihood someone's going to pull it off well is low. But if a champion like Malz is very easy, you'll play basically the same in terms of strength every game. Wukong really overextended then. I'm going to do this for pressure because I kind of feel like the enemy team is looking for a fight now that Wukong is not there. So I'm just going to do a thing. Being like, well, I'm top lane. What are you going to do? Trying to force... I will be looking for an ultimate here if it's not obvious. And look, I'm making the enemy teams backing away. Because they've lost confidence thinking, oh god, the Malz is literally up in top lane. We need to do something about that. This will break it open. They know QSS. Thank you, Mr. Wukong. I did obviously know he was fairly nearby, or he pinged he was coming, so that's where I had a little bit of confidence. Don't mind me. I got the inhib. They didn't stop me auto-attacking. Okay, thanks. Oh, excuse me. My sinuses are really full, so I'm just struggling a little bit right now.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed.
So I do think it's a partial mistake. Like, I remember when I played my Elise game recently, we had a Renekton, but the thing is, this Elise didn't really help this Renekton in the early game, so, like, they didn't snowball. Remember when I played Elise, I got the Renekton ahead and I got him snowballing. If you've got 2 champions that are both early game and both fall off, it's not great for your comp. So realistically, I think the Elise needed to help the Renekton. You need it to snowball when you've got 2 early game champs. There's no if, buts, or maybes. GG. Who's alive? Vayne. She won't have ult, presumably. Oh, she died without me. But there we go. So that was just a nice, pretty straightforward game. Ahri, obviously, she tried to roam and she tried to do what she can, but it did kind of give me an absolute free lane phase. And that's the thing. If she stayed in lane, would have it made a difference for my lane phase? Not really, because that's the thing. Malz can kind of have a free lane phase. So was it the correct thing that Ahri was roaming? Yeah, but maybe she roamed a bit too much. Because I realistically just got a free game. So, yeah. I'm going to give Wukong it, because I actually think his level 1 play was so good that I think it still deserves it, because I think that was really good. So plus 22, which is good. Again, it does show this account's MMR is positive. We go 618, 20.8k damage versus Ahri. Again, this is what I mean. She wasn't really fighting. She was just roaming. She does not even 14k, so she's way behind me in terms of damage. But yeah, pretty nice game. Obviously, massive top lane difference. It's one of the risks of playing something like a Renekton is you're playing an early game champ, and if you get destroyed, you really get destroyed. The weird thing is the Wukong, by the way, I didn't even point it out. He's a one-trick Wukong with 917 games of Wukong this split. That's ridiculous. Like, that is mad. Versus the Renekton, who had 1 game of Renekton previous, and he went 1 kill, 10 deaths. So pretty damn similar to this game. And he's an Olaf one-trick. So he only plays Olaf. So it's a bit weird, but yeah. But anyway, that's going to be it. If you guys did enjoy, please do throw a like on the video, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!
Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our Gloria to live forever. Bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal power.